Hey everybody, my name's Jordan. You guys may know me as Mega Man 62889, but I've had this screen name for a while on here, and I've had a bunch of ideas for shows, and I just never really thought of something that would really go. So this past week, I've been actually browsing Reddit a lot, and I got up on the whole atheism blog or subreddit, and when I was up there, I was looking at this, and I realized that there's a lot of atheists out there. Maybe not anywhere near as many Christians and as theists, but I was checking, and I never realized how closed-minded a lot of people are, both atheists and theists. But I'll be honest, it seems atheists tend to be more open-minded than theists do. But one of the things that I realized is that I'm trying to have some sort of intelligent conversation with people, and I realize that it's really hard to do when people just start quoting scripture when they don't want to believe it. There's a video out there that says atheism destroyed with one question, and it goes on and it says that what came first, the chicken or the egg, is proof that God exists. No, it's not. It's actually proof of evolution. It goes to show that you can have a species come from another species in a weird, twisted kind of way. If you think about this, okay, you think about genetics. Genetics is the fact that the genes from the parents are passed down to the offspring. Very evident with kids. How many kids have a redhead parent that most of them end up being redhead after that. There's a good chance that they won't be, but there's a chance that there won't be, but red hair is actually a dominant trait. So that goes, and that basically proves, other than the fact that we've actually found it, that proves that genetics exists. But also another thing that proves that genetics exists is the fact that we can clone, and we have. So that's evident. Now, what I'm trying to say, the way I've explained it on that website, or on that on the video that's posted, is that the egg came from the chicken egg. The very first chicken egg actually came from a species that was really, really close genetically to the chicken, to the modern day chicken. Except the chicken ended up, I don't know what. Okay, I'm not that far back. I'm not an archaeologist. Okay, but this is the belief. Okay, and this is the evidence, because it's evidently has happened before. The chicken hatched from an egg. The very first chicken's parents weren't exactly the same as the very first chicken. They might have had, if there's a billion strands of genetic code, adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. If there's a billion strands of that, the chances are there's going to be some mutations in there that aren't going to quite add up to the parents. Okay, everybody has mutations. Just some are more blatant than others. So this chicken was actually a cousin, or actually it was actually a very, very, very close relative. And when I mean close, I mean extremely close. Like probably as close as a bass, a smallmouth bass to a largemouth bass. Okay, that's how close. Okay, probably even closer than that. So what I'm trying to say is that the chicken that hatched from the very first chicken egg was not laid by a chicken. It was laid by, it's, if you want to say it was a chicken egg, it was actually a both egg. It was the parent's egg because the parent laid it, but it was a chicken egg because it contained a chicken. So in that way, that kind of proves it. That does just the opposite of disproving atheism. It proves evolution. So if you disagree with me, please kindly respond. If you think that there's some other way that it can be explained, I will try to. If you have a question, I'll try to explain it. Let's explain what I'm getting. Don't quote scripture. I'm not going to respond to scripture. I will pretend that you don't even exist. come up to me with legitimate questions. You can inbox me. You can do whatever you want, and I'll try to explain what I'm trying to get at, what I mean by this. So if you guys have questions, by all means, ask me. The only thing I ask is that you keep a civil tone. I'll keep a civil tone with you guys. The only time that I won't is if you start jamming stuff down my throat that I really, really couldn't care less about. So to sum up the what came first, the chicken or the egg? The chicken was contained within the egg. The egg was laid by a extremely close relative of the chicken. Probably it would look almost exactly like a chicken, just a little bit different, just some minor differences. Who knows? Maybe it was capable of flight. Maybe it was, I don't know. But so that is the actual cost. In case you wonder what this is my microphone. I have a microphone on here, but this one I'm trying to see if it works better. So yeah, if you guys want to know, if you guys have any questions, please ask me and comment down there. So, all right. Thank you.